Guys, welcome to another podcast with All India rank topper, which is nothing but All India rank 1 for MH Law CT 3 years 2020 exam. So four people scored 118 ka score. Out of that, Vrinda scored same score, which is nothing but the 118. So today we'll talk with Vrinda and understand her preparation strategy. What are the obstacles? Before that, let me tell you guys, Vrinda is from Delhi. She is not from Maharashtra. So being an outside Maharashtra, she hit the score 118 and top in CT 3 years 2020 exam. So let's move to Vrinda and talk to her and understand her preparation strategy. Hi, Vrinda.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great.
How's the Delhi temperature?
It's cold, but not very cold, not as cold as it hits every year.
Okay. So, Vrinda,
Yeah.
congratulations
Thank you.
to hitting the 118 score and getting first position in MSCT 3 years 2020 exam.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, how's you are feeling? How about your, did you expected this or what?
I don't know. The day I came back from giving the exam, I felt like koi bhi college mil jaye, that will be fine. I just wanted a college.
Okay.
And it was very unexpected to hit this score, but I'm very happy.
You are happy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, finally, 118. Definitely, you will be going for the GLC Mumbai.
Hopefully, if they take me in.
Yes, definitely. So, Vrinda, one by one, let's question and answer session. First question: when you have started your preparation for CT exam?
I started fairly late. I actually was preparing for the DULLB test primarily, but did not get through. We'll talk about that later. I started in March or April this
March
year.
and April,
Yeah.
and you were aware of that exam used to happen in the month of June.
Yes. I was
Okay,
very late.
just 3 months before you started.
Yep.
Okay, so after the lockdown happened, you have taken the advantage of lockdown, or how it is?
Yeah. The lockdown here in Delhi started from 23rd of March.
Okay,
So that actually gave me a boost, to tackle my studies now, apart from just going out and having fun. So it was very helpful for me.
okay, great. So, tell me about your background, your study in terms of the schooling, college, which stream you have done your education, which college.
I was from commerce background in my 11th and 12th, but
Okay.
did not go through with it. I actually took English literature. I am an English literature graduate from Delhi University.
Oh,
This
wow.
year I graduated only,
Okay.
and yeah, now I'm going for law.
So, when you plan that this you want to go for the law domain?
Um, since I was a kid, I had always been told by everyone around me that I was very good at arguing somehow.
Okay.
So I thought, why not pursue that as a career if I'm
Okay.
good at it?
When you were preparing for this exam, what are the obstacles you came across with respect to all the section, logic, English, GK, and your legal?
I'd always actually been very good at solving puzzles,
Hmm.
mostly because of my practice. Ever since I was a kid, I was very fond of doing puzzles, and all the games that I'd play on my phone also involved some kind of logic. So I was fairly good at that. So that
Okay.
wasn't a major concern for me.
So
Then
that's
I am
like
into.
something one add-on for you because this year puzzle level was bit higher than the other year.
Yeah,
So
yeah, as people have told me. I mean, I did not find it very difficult, but yeah, maybe could be difficult for a lot of people. Then, yeah, of course, English, as you know, I graduated in it, so it wasn't, again, a very big concern for me. GK was very tough. It's very tough for me. It's the, headache of my life. Yeah, that is one thing I prepared extremely well for. I still don't think I scored very well in it. The scorecard hasn't come out, but I think all the marks that I've lost must be from the GK section.
and what about the legal?
Legal, I started preparing from March, as I told you, right?
Yes.
So I prepared my constitutional law first,
Okay.
and sadly, nothing came from it for or in the MHCET exam, but that was the first thing that I tackled, and then I went for thoughts, and then your contract, and a little bit like just the outlines of family law and everything, the other
Mhm.
things, but mainly contract, tort, and criminal, apart from constitution.
Out of these all these four section, GK was a tough section which you have filled, right?
100%. Yeah.
Rest of the area you were able to manage. And have you been through any mock test before you write your CTA actual exam?
Not for the CET one, but I had given a couple of mock tests for the DU exam.
Okay, you have written DULLB and you have written the mock test for that, right? So for CT, no any mock test, just directly you went for the exam.
Yeah.
Okay, that is another kind of a mistake people do. Really before they go for the real exam, you need to write a couple of mock tests. Okay, so you have just written the DULLB mock test, so that's what you got the feel. But 3 years, it's somewhere around it help you because English is there same, logic is there same, right? Now, very important question. Now you are a girl, right? And second, you are going for the law domain. So all the girls who are watching this video, what suggestion you want to give them, and why law field is good for them?
To the girls, we can do anything anyone else on this planet can, and be it any gender. I wouldn't say women or men or the third gender or whatever. All of us can achieve whatever we set our hearts to, whatever we set our minds to, and if you want to go for it, just go for it. Give the exam, clear it, ace it.
Okay. What suggestion or the tips you want to give to all the aspirants, those who are planning to write CT 2021-22 in upcoming years?
See, because I was in the lockdown, I had a lot of time to prepare. I started from March, but then the exam somehow was held in November.
Right.
Yeah. So I had a lot of time to prepare. That's how I think I scored this much, the marks that I did. So I will tell everyone, do not leave everything, do not pile it on for the end, for the last week or for the last month. Start preparing early. Give whatever you can, the whatever amount of time you feel is correct to for yourself that you can prepare it in. You want to prepare for 2 hours a day, say 4 hours a day, 6 hours a day, whatever time you think you can give. Just put that in, and I would still tell you that, start preparing early instead of going late in the month.
Okay.
That will help.
So all-time lockdown will not help you.
Yes, because, I got lucky and we were in lockdown, but for the next year, maybe the lockdown will open and, you won't get this much time and you won't get the whole day to yourself to, just go into your books and study. So start preparing early. If something happens in the end, you have a shadi to attend or something, you can do it then.
Correct.
You're not piling it on for the last month.
Early start is always good start.
Yes, 100%.
So what was your daily routine in terms of the preparation? Like college was there, and then what other stuff you were doing during your preparation?
The lockdown started 23rd March. Up till then, I was going to my college, and I'd not really started preparing by then. So that did not, that wasn't a obstacle for me. Then online classes used to happen, but then they were like for an hour or maybe 2 hours a day. So that wasn't a problem for me. I would give probably 2 hours every day. For the legal section, especially, I had to prepare for the constitution, and it's a very vast area and you have to complete a lot of things. So I would give a couple of hours every day. And because I had a lot of time, over time I completed everything. But I would still tell you, if 4 महीने बचे हैं तो 2 घंटे को 4 कर दो, 4 को 6 कर दो.
Okay.
Just prepare however you can, is what I would tell everyone.
So the best part is you are from the literature background. That's why English became easy for you. Legal section again easy because it require reading part. And puzzle, you were fond of solving the puzzle since your childhood, so that was not the problem. The only hurdle was nothing but the current affairs, for which you were actually struggling. Pardon?
And the static part as well.
Obviously, current affairs and the static part, basically overall general awareness, you were struggling, and in that only you were saying that you hit the less score. Otherwise it could have gone so. You think so? Otherwise could have gone 130 plus.
Hopefully, maybe if I would have, prepared more.
Okay. So, Vrinda, thank you for joining and giving the, important tips and the session to all the aspirants, those who are preparing and who are the upcoming aspirant. So, Thank you for joining, and once again, congratulations. All the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure's mine. Pleasure's mine. Thank you.